understand that calling your congresspeople and senators is hugely frustrating because we know that they don't give a fuck about what we think and they're incredibly corrupt. However, so many of you would love to believe that if you were alive during World War II, that you would have been on the right side of history. So I think that you should be calling your senators and congresspeople every day and letting them know how you feel about being complicit in a Holocaust. And yes, we've already been complicit by paying for it, but now they want troops on the ground to help with the Holocaust. Trump today announcing in front of his real boss, Netanyahu, that the United States is going to own Gaza and that they're going to ethnically cleanse all of the Palestinians from Gaza, with evil Netanyahu smirking right by it. Okay, first of all, it's not yours to fucking take. Second of all, I don't know what part of you're making the entire world despise us you idiots don't get. I know that. What happened to being anti-war? I thought you guys were anti-interventionist, anti-war. But then you got Trump out here on his hands and knees doing the bidding of Netanyahu. You understand that this is against international law to make an announcement like this, and that it is going to engender so much hatred for the United States, even more so around the world than there already is. How does that keep America safe? How does everyone hating us even more make us safe? This country is failing. China is fast surpassing us, and they're going to continue to as our country fucking collapses. And here you have our country pretending like we care about human rights and democracy, saying, you know what, fuck it, let's just take the mask off. Let's just help the Israeli regime finish the job, finish ethnically cleansing the Palestinians and trying to kick them off their land so that we can help them steal it. This is diabolical. It is so evil. I never want to hear the U.S. talk about human rights again. Ever, ever, ever. Weren't you bitches just talking about how you condemned the Armenian genocide? Now you are openly aiding and abetting in genocide. Not that we don't do that shit all the time around the world, but it is amazing seeing the mask fully off and them just being no, we are going to help you. We are going to do the bidding of the Israeli regime, which, by the way, the Israeli regime, I want to know what we're getting for this. All the Israeli regime does is treat us like a goddamn ATM machine, taking our taxpayer money to kill civilians and tell the United States to jump and we say how high. I want to know what we're getting for that. What is it that we benefit from doing their bidding? This would be a good time to remind everybody that Democrats in Congress have the ability to help block this, because this is illegal. This is illegal. Why don't you take some of that, we care so much about human rights and the rule of law, why don't you take some of that energy and apply it to this mad dash attempt to break the United States law and international law? And Republicans, conservatives, all you anti-war, anti-interventionist types, why aren't you screaming at your senators and congresspeople? Why aren't you screaming at them about this? And to the other countries, I'm gonna need Egypt and also Saudi Arabia to come to the front, because you guys are being way too complicit in this shit too. Even if you're an American MAGA citizen that doesn't give a fuck about the Palestinians, okay? Even if you don't, you should care about the fact that taking actions like this puts the United States citizenry in danger. You have no idea what kind of cascade you're setting off with this shit, because this is just gonna make everybody around the world hate us more and not want to do business with us, want to help China become the main superpower, and it's going to endanger American lives. But our government doesn't care. Trump doesn't care, because he knows that even if something horrible does come from this on the American people, it's not going to be any person in power that's going to deal with it. But for any American with a conscience, this is evil as fuck, and everyone should oppose it.